Hello, Douglas County. This is our first class. Nick Marshall here live at Salud in downtown Roseburg. Boy, do we have a great show for you today. This is very interactive, so feel free to ask questions, chime in, participate. We're looking for that type of activity. I want to introduce some guests here in a moment and why we're here at Salud and the soldier that's behind me. But I got a couple of little announcements that I want to make first. Number one, last video I talked about having an opportunity to share about how to market yourself with your employers. And I have a great guest coming on here next week. It'll be Monday at 3 o'clock. And I'm going to have Mr. Brian Prowitz, who owns BP Media, just right around the corner here from downtown Roseburg. But I guess this is Roseburg. Everything's just right around the corner, you know. So anyways, so tune in next week at 3 o'clock for Brian Prowitz, who's going to tell us about marketing ourselves for our employment. Well, we got some current events coming up here that has happened. If you've been watching the media with the Oregon National Guard, our governor has declared a state of emergency for the state of Oregon. So that means that the National Guard can be activated to fight forest fires. If you've been outside lately in the Roseburg area, you can see that it's pretty smoky out there. And I think the closest fire to us is right up at Crater Lake area. So keeping our soldiers in mind as we go off and fight the fire along with all the other people that are involved with that. Well, I thought I got something kind of cool here. Listen up as we do our mail call. If it's going to work. And it's not working. There we go. So, I don't know if you knew this, but the Army has an official bugle call for mail call. And I love the mail call in our little videos here. I got a text message from our soldier, Amanda Stacy. She's real special because she was my first soldier that I enlisted. That's a lady in the combat arms, and she's an artillery woman. And she sent me a photo of what happened. She took this special test where the soldiers have to, it's a physical fitness test where they have to load these 15, 20 artillery shells that weigh about 95 pounds. And I don't know if you can see this, but she got her finger caught in one of the shells. Well, make a long story short, even with the hurt finger, she was able to pass the test. And afterwards, when she passed the test and she was taken care of, there's a few other guys out there that couldn't pass the test. So I'm real proud of this lady for stepping up. And even when she hurt her hand, she still passed this very physically enduring test. So good job, Private Stacy. Well, we're here at Salud, and I have a couple of guests with us here. I have with us one of our soldier specialists, Malone. He is playing guitar in the background, and he's kind of camera shy, so he's not going to do a lot of talking. But I wanted to brag about him because our soldiers are people, and they all have awesome talents. And he plays here at Salud Restaurant Brewery in downtown Roseburg, and he has a show coming up on what day? The 12th of August, right? At what time?
6 to 8.
6 to 8 here at Salud on August 12th. And so if you'd like to come down and listen to his music and enjoy a great atmosphere, it's going to be a great time. I'm going to have him play a little bit of music here a little bit later. You can see everybody talking on here. And yeah, we actually got in the background, yeah. So I can see what you're saying. I'm just trying to do my best to keep up with you all. Well, I have the owner of Salud here. He's hard at work. You ready, man? We have Specialist Bay with us, too. He just wanted to come and hang out. Specialist Bay.
Hey, what's up?
You'll see him on more videos. He's working in the office. He's one of our medics with Charlie Company. He's a good friend of mine. But we'll talk to you later.
All right.
All right. And Mr. Manny Anaya is the owner and CEO and chief marketer and head of everything at Salud Restaurant Bar and Grill, right?
What's up, guys? I'm actually in Taylor's shop right here. There we go. Perfect.
On, man.
There you go. We'll have this good a little bit.
So,
what's up, guys?
I'd like to thank you for letting us come and hang out in your
Very
business.
welcome, man. Are you kidding? Thank you for stopping by. Hopefully, you guys will be able to get put you guys to work a little bit later, wash some dishes, and be able to have like bass in the back. I'm sure they'll love that.
Well, there's a reason why we're here, and it's because Manny is very good to the Oregon National Guard. if you notice, I'm not in my uniform right now. I went home and changed, and
Oh, you're sporting the shirt.
I got the shirt here. And I didn't go on this mission to Afghanistan, but I got to help him make it. But he used his own money and bought T-shirts for every single soldier that came home from our deployment in Afghanistan. On the back, I don't know if you can see it. It's got the GAR logo on the back.
What a great model.
Yeah.
No, honestly, there's a lot more people that deserve credit for this one, man. It was truly a collaboration effort with Oregon Stereographics. Shout out to Steph over there, and also Brandon Smith for doing such a great job on the redesign of the logo. We kind of wanted to give a little bit, just a tweak of the logo that you guys had on there. And we also noticed that the newly designed logo that we did for you guys for the shirts was now placed in the new armory, correct?
Yes.
So that was, really cool to be able to see and be a part of, knowing that we got our own little personal touch now in such a special place here in our community. So it's pretty cool. I mean, it was fun for us to do. We didn't do it for the attention or anything like that. We did it for more towards this is just our way of showing a little bit of love and being able to say thank you for what you guys do, because while you guys were over there, kicking ass and taking names, we were over here holding down the fort to be able to do what we do as far as making some good beer and wait for you guys to come home safe and sound, man. So thank you for that.
Thank you. I'm a big proponent of supporting those that support us. And Manny has catered our events for us. He has T-shirts. He named one of his brews after us, the Charlie.
Charlie Company Porter.
He's employed our soldiers. He's done a lot of things to take care of our local unit here, and it feels good to be adopted by his business. And I know that can be tough sometimes with smaller businesses, that aren't big national businesses that help us out. So that's why I wanted to promote his business and invite you down to have something refreshing on these hot days and be able to hear the music of one of our soldiers.
Yeah, we're doing that for our Salud nightlife on Saturday nights. This Saturday we have solo guitarist Mr. Mike Haprock. We'll be in the house this Saturday. The following Saturday we got this handsome devil back here. He'll be hanging out with us and be able to play a little bit of guitar, like he likes to say. I play a little guitar, so I always find that very entertaining because he's ridiculous on the guitar stuff. There's every Saturday we want to be able to have our Salud nightlife going on and come out, have a cold one, enjoy some great food, and hang out with us. It's that simple.
Well, I'd like to highlight Taylor here as he plays his guitar. Get a taste of what you're going to see that night, and we can
take it away.
Get out of our way here. Yeah.
Have you come in, guys? Thanks so much. Make sure you like, share, leave us a comment. For those that leave a comment, like it, I'll send some stuff your guys' way. All right. Peace, love. Later.
That's excellent. Yeah, I know you're clapping at home and we can't see you, but cool. Well, Taylor is one of many of our soldiers in Charlie Company here in Roseburg, and it's a great example of the citizen soldier where he serves 1 week in a month, 2 weeks in the summer. He's even done some time overseas in Afghanistan, as well as has his own career profession as being a musician. So we definitely like to thank you for tuning in today. One last thing I'd like to wish my good friend Mike Hampton a happy birthday and many, many more birthdays to come. And if you have any questions about serving in the Oregon Army National Guard, what we're about, our soldiers, our opportunities, or our benefits, please hit me up on Facebook, leave comments below, and also you can check out www.nationalguard.com. Thank you.